As taking a look at your fucking reading, they know that you are such a good being to help them elevate their reality. And they are so afraid of you genuinely always seeing them in such a bad way for what they did to you. To your reading, cabrones. My name is Noe, nuestro Vaquero. Let's dive in. Let's see what the cards have to tell you. Let's specifically see what have been their thoughts regarding you, their energy regarding you. Okay, as of now, please let me into the energy of my collective and their individual, and I would like to know exactly what my collective's individual has been feeling for them. The mentor. Ooh, for some of you guys, they definitely saw you as way more mature than them. Way more mature than them or more mature than them. That's specifically what I'm feeling from the energy. Be the light. The mentor, be the light. For some of you guys also kind of felt like a mom or a dad to them. Trust your heart, mentor, be the light. I feel like these cards are basically saying that they do see you, or they did saw you as a source of light. For some of you guys, some of you guys even got that "you're too good for me" speech. For some of you guys even got that "you're too good for me" type speech. One thing that I quite see about these three cards is that you came into their reality when they were going through a very, very dark time. Very dark time. I feel like you came to find out that they were not doing so well, they were not okay. And I do feel like that's why Be the Light basically shows up, and mentor and trust your heart. So it feels like to them or you are higher in maturity, or they see you as somebody higher. But then I feel like this is when it comes down to you, higher perception. It's like if you asked your spirit guides, or if you asked God, maybe God or spirit guides, or maybe the universe, if this person is for you, let this person come to you. If this person is not, then don't. Or it's like you asked your deity, or you asked someone to kind of show you or prove to you that this individual was supposed to be for you, with higher perception. You know, that's what I'm picking up very strongly from the energy of you guys. That some of you guys were even asking the universe, asking spirit guides, or maybe even asking your spirit team whether if this person was for you, you know, whether this person was for you. And I feel like you just want to prove that you weren't crazy, or you want to prove for what you were actually feeling. You have creative fire, higher perception, and knowledge. So maybe if you guys are no longer together after your breakup, some of you guys kind of focused more on work, focused more on school, or just focused more on making money. If you guys are actively still dealing with each other, I definitely feel like there is a sense of you wanting to move past problems, moving past issues, or wanting to make something feel a lot more simple, something a lot more easier, right? But with creative fire, higher perception, and knowledge, to me, it does signify that you know about spirituality, you know about the spiritual, you know about divination, you know about things that other people don't regularly know about. And again, you are a lot more mature in your energy, you are a lot more mature in nature. And with mentor, trust your heart, be the light, a lot of you guys are seen as a guiding light. You know, a lot of you guys are being seen as someone that holds some sort of good energy for them. You know, but just because you hold good energy for them, or they know that you can be good for them, doesn't mean they're going to be good for you if they don't put in the work. But to me, it does feel like things felt a lot more easier, a lot more better when they were dealing with you and you guys were dealing with each other. It felt easier for them, but it could have felt heavier for you, because you were definitely taking on responsibilities that you were actively not supposed to be taking on. You know, need more info on the energy of their person. Give me more info on the energy of their person. Give me more info on the energy of their person. Death reverse. Six of Swords. I'm telling you, some of you guys got that some of you guys got that stupid speech. Oh, I think you're good. I think you're too good for me, or you deserve better. Some of you guys got that stupid ass speech because you're basically just telling me that you're not willing to work on yourself to become better. That's what I'm telling you. Some of you guys got that dumb speech, right? But having the Two of Cups right here, having the Six of Swords and having the Death reverse, it's if you guys are no longer together or if you guys went through some sort of separation, it's like this separation is needed. This separation was needed. Having the Six of Swords signifies someone moving towards a place of balance, and I feel like this is them. Death reverse is what kind of gets tricky because it could signify that they themselves do not know whether they're going to be able to sustain something good. But with Be the Light, the Mentor, and the Six of Swords, the Two of Cups, they're really re-evaluating your relationship. They're really re-evaluating your relationship. They're re-evaluating you as a person. I think a lot of you guys are also being, you feel like they're pulling on your energy cord if you guys are not together. Death reverse, trust your heart, and Three of Cups reverse. This part right here signifies that not a lot of things are changing in their personal life and things are not feeling exciting. Things are no longer feeling good. They're finding boredom in what they're finding boredom and friendships and people that once used to be exciting. The justice being shown right here in reverse, there's also this like energy of imbalance with situations and people that actively aren't good for them or aren't good for their soul. This to me feels like follow your heart, death, Three of Cups reverse, the justice reverse. It's like the universe, God, spirit, whoever you guys believe in, put them in situations that felt draining and nasty to their soul. So they could really see exactly what it is to have someone good in their reality. Give me more info on the Six of Swords, please. Give me more info on the Six of Swords. Six of Swords, the Moon reverse, the Mentor, no longer being in a place of delusion. Seeing things without some form of illusion. Shit, it's like they're going through a fucking wake-up call. It's like every time they swallow, it's sour. It's bitter. Six of Swords, the Moon reverse, the Three of Cups. This energy, to me, is coming through, or this energy, to me, it's presenting itself more within the underlying energy of Three of Pentacles, the Moon, Six of Swords, the Mentor. A lot of you guys are being seen as someone that could build and do so much for them. But look, I'm gonna be straightforward with you, and you have to be very honest with yourself, or you have to be very, very aware of this. Why should someone deserve a part of yourself, good parts of yourself, if they didn't cherish the parts of you that you once had? Right? That's where you have to be very careful. And having the Moon reverse right here with the Six of Swords, yes, they want to move away from this. They no longer want to be a part of this. And they're thinking or considering, how can I move away from this? But they're also looking to move towards something stable, something more official, something more foundational. If you guys are currently in separation, I feel like you have been having dreams about them, or you have been seeing their car model. That's specifically one thing that I'm sensing. But Be the Light and Two of Cups, this together. Give me more info on the Two of Cups, please. The Seven of Cups, illusions. I feel like they're being very fucking delusional right now. They're being very fucking delusional. But they're also trying to move away from that delusion. Seven of Cups, Eight of Cups, Two of Cups. Give me more info on these cards, please, because I feel like the Seven of Swords, the Magician. It's like they want, for some of you guys, they want a fresh start. They want something clean. They want a fresh start. They want something clean, but you can't step in a beautiful house with dirty shoes. And I feel like there is this underlying energy of the universe, spirit teams being played here. Like you cannot step into someone's good energy without fully cleaning yourself. You still have dirty shoes. Okay, you have experienced things that aren't so good for your soul and you're moving away from that, but you can't step into someone's house with dirty shoes. Seven of Cups, Eight of Cups, Seven of Swords, the Magician. So until you yourself are fully cleansed of what no longer serves you and you know it no longer serves you, you yourself won't be able to have something that feels foundational. And a part of this has to do with their ego. Because I feel like with the Magician basically presenting itself very heavily right here, they are kind of egotistical when it comes down to their own powers or into their own reality. You know, they're the type of person, if they do something right, they think they're gonna do everything right. And I do feel like right now, Spirit is holding back from rewards of reconnecting with you or maybe building something more happier because they're all like, you can't fucking build something happy with you not having clean shoes. You can't step into a nice, beautiful, clean house without you having to having clean shoes, right? How does my collective come to play at this? How does my collective come to play at this? The Emperor reversed, the Six of Cups reversed. I feel like for some of you guys, they're also afraid of you. The Sun reverse, the Devil. So there's still an attachment right here. Two of Cups, the Devil, Three of Pentacles. There's still an attachment right there. They also feel like you don't trust them or you don't perceive them in a healthy way. They feel like you can't trust them, and then you actively cannot perceive them in a healthy way. That's what I feel from this situation, that you can't trust them or you can't perceive them in a healthy way. Six of Cups reverse signifies stepping into reality, moving on from the past. The Emperor reverse, the Sun reverse, and the Devil, it's like they know that you associate them with hurt or you associate them with toxic patterns, and that's what makes them afraid. That's what makes them afraid. The Eight of Swords, the Devil, the Emperor reverse, you associate them with something so hard in your life that now they're actively now sitting on the ruins of what happened, what played out. And for some of you guys, they are starting to realize that you genuinely did provide something good for them, or you were kind of moving them towards the right direction. And now they're sitting with the consequences and they're basically being asked to really fix themselves by themselves when they could have had a helping hand if they want new cycles with you, with other things, and just things being good in their said reality. When it comes down to you, my collective, right now we're just spiritually stalking them. I'm telling you, I think that you hold a very good place in their reality. I personally think that you do hold something foundational within their reality, right? And I do feel like you are being seen as someone higher, someone better, someone that could have done so much for them, but they actively took for granted, and now they do not know how to basically save or get something back that was genuinely meant to move them towards a better place in their said reality. Okay? Overall, cabrones, that's basically all that I have for you guys. I really, really do hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Se me cuidan mucho.